Luna's descent. Luna has been spiraling out of control, leaving a trail of devastation in her wake. The beginning of the story picks up just after her latest crime, with the world around her shattered. Luna has manipulated, drugged, and even killed, with her actions shaking the lives of everyone she touched, including Tom, Hollis, Steffi, Zend, and now her own mother, Poppy. Poppy's dilemma. Poppy, already struggling with her own issues, has watched in horror as her daughter spiraled into darkness. Torn between love and fear, she wrestles with the guilt of not seeing the warning signs. As the police close in on Luna, Poppy realizes she's become an outsider in her own life. Bill, once seemingly infatuated with her, is now nowhere to be found, and even Luna seems to have abandoned her emotionally. Survival instincts kick in. Rather than succumb to the emotional wreckage of her daughter's crimes, Poppy decides to take control. She applies for a job at Al Giardino, deciding that if she's going to rebuild her life, she'll do it on her own terms. She crosses paths with Deacon, another character with a history of surviving tough times. Their interactions are tense but revealing, with both characters bonding over their shared resilience. The return of Luna. As Poppy begins to find her footing again, Luna is released from the mental hospital, still unstable but carrying a burden of guilt for what she put her mother through. Luna's return is like a ticking time bomb, and the tension rises as Sheila, seeing Poppy as a threat, sets her sights on her. Confrontation and showdown. Luna, no longer willing to let her mother be hurt, takes a stand against Sheila. The confrontation between these two dangerous women is a high-stakes game, with Luna displaying a chilling resolve. Poppy, caught in the middle, must decide whether to flee or stand by her daughter in this twisted battle for survival. Resolution. In the end, Poppy survives, but not unscathed. Her relationship with Luna is irrevocably altered, yet there's a glimmer of hope for reconciliation. Poppy emerges as a stronger person, with a newfound understanding of who she is and what she's capable of enduring. Would you like me to expand on specific scenes or characters for this story, or focus on a particular part? Wow, we never saw it coming. And as far as we've noticed on the bold and the beautiful, Brooke and Ridge still don't know that it has arrived. What is it? The point in their endless on-again/off-again relationship at which, as much as they both love weddings, they can't be bothered to remarry. For regular people, this would be no big deal. If a couple has broken up and reunited as often as Bridge, they might be like, hey, let's chill and enjoy the smooth ride for as long as it lasts. But Brooke and Ridge are not regular people. They tie the knot every time they get so much as a crush. And whenever either of them is single for 5 minutes, it's let's get Carter in here and say I redo. So for them not to be racing down the aisle, it's, well, heartbreaking in a way. What gives? Have the flames of passion been turned down to a mere flicker? Nah. Brooke and Ridge still go at it every chance they get. And never mind that they're at the office. Hello, HR. Do they no longer believe in, all together now, destiny? No, it isn't that either. Ridge still refers to Brooke as my Logan with the same affectionate possessiveness that he always did. What's actually going on may be even more dispiriting. After more than 30 years of Brooke and Ridge, maybe the show has just lost interest in them. Of paramount importance is whether Steffi can keep her marriage to Finn afloat while Hope is running around playing kissing bandit. Of keen interest is whether Thomas is someone, anyone's husband. After Hope turned down his 207 proposals, the show snuck Paris in as his fiancée with so much haste that it didn't bother to show us a second of them falling in love. But Brooke and Ridge? Effed. There were fireworks galore when she reclaimed her territory from Krista Allen's Taylor 2.0. But even with Rebecca Budig's Taylor 3.0 now on the scene, Brooke and Ridge have made no move to show off their solidarity. Maybe Bold and Beautiful is just saving its pennies so that it can throw the couple a wedding outside of the Forrester living room and fly in some special guests. Brooke's MIA son Rick, perhaps, or her sorta son with Taylor, yes Taylor? It sounds like you're sharing some deep thoughts on the dynamic between Brooke and Ridge in the Bold and the Beautiful and their seemingly endless cycle of relationships and weddings. Brooke and Ridge, Bridge, are an iconic soap opera couple, and the idea that the flames of passion have dimmed or the show may be losing interest in them is interesting. Their story has indeed been a roller coaster over the years, with numerous reunions, breakups, and weddings. The way you described their current situation, where they seem content without rushing to the altar, makes it seem like something deeper may be happening. Could it be that after all this time, The show is exploring a more mature phase of their relationship, one where they don't need constant grand gestures like weddings to prove their connection. In contrast, the show is giving more attention to other, perhaps fresher storylines, like Steffi's marriage with Finn or Thomas's relationships. These plots might be pulling focus away from the longtime favorites like Brooke and Ridge. The idea that Bold and Beautiful could be saving up for a big, show-stopping wedding for them, potentially involving characters who have been MIA for a while, is exciting though. That would definitely be a treat for longtime fans. Are you thinking of writing a 10,000-word story based on this idea or expanding it into fanfiction about the bold and the beautiful? I'd love to help brainstorm more plot lines if you're interested.